These are the most miraculous shots in NBA history.
Step back, trying to draw another foul. Runs it with 2 with 1. Griffin.
Let's start things off with a little 2-in-1, because this game here had one of the most ridiculous finishes of all time. First, the Thunder needed a 3 to tie the game, and SGA must have ice in his veins after he grew up in Canada, because he's hit a freakishly clutch step-back 3-ball to tie the game. The fans went nuts, but not so fast. Devonte Graham says, "I'll call your step back and raise you a full quarter."
Gets it! The game winner! Oh, wow! Devonte Graham stuns him in Oklahoma City.
Just how you drew it up!
These guys are sick, but maybe there's some freaky voodoo in the water in New Orleans or something, because Graham wasn't the only one making outrageous plays for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram was stumbling around half court and then blindly tossed up this miracle shot here.
Unbelievable!
Oh my God!
Just the way they drew it up.
I don't know what you call that. A hook shot? A floater? Whatever you call it, those will be the craziest 3 points he'll ever score in his life. Michael Ruffin suffered from a bit of brain fart here when he tossed the ball in the air with 3 seconds left on the clock. What could be the harm in that, right? Well, Morris Peterson said, thanks, I'll just go ahead and take that. And then launched one of the most spectacular threes in history I've ever seen into the bucket.
Continues, Peterson, got it! I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
We're going into overtime, baby. But the Raptors got a taste of their own medicine a few years later. Down by 2 points, the Hornets needed a bucket pretty badly. And despite hounding defense by Pascal Siakam, Jeremy Lamb picked the ball up on the other side of half court and banks in a game winner like it's Sunday afternoon at the park.
Jeremy Lamb wins it! Unbelievable!
What just happened?
Toronto!
You gotta be kidding me. These guys make it look way too easy. But I can assure you that it ain't easy at all. You know what is easy though? Clicking the thumbs up button and subscribing to our channel. I mean, at this point, it would be embarrassing not to, but not as embarrassing as playing defense on Luka Doncic, because the guy is an absolute magician. This guy is such a good passer that he skipped a pass right through the King's legs.
Has meaning to someone. Through traffic. Wow, Green had time to bobble it twice and he's still...
Damn! Luka's even making legends look silly. But don't worry about LeBron. He's performed so many miracles in his career that we can't even keep track anymore. And even at age 38, he proved that he still has some tricks up his sleeve, because he made this shot in the NBA Finals.
Dribbled somehow. Irving back to James.
I guess that's why they say he's one of the best passers of all time. When you're LeBron, you don't even need to shoot to score. And neither does Tyler Herro, because he's also passed the ball all the way from half court right into the bucket.
Oh, that was over the head of... Oh, it went in! Tyler Herro!
No wonder they call this guy Hero, but he definitely isn't Superman, because Shaq earned that title. Not by throwing in threes, but by throwing down more powerful dunks than any other player the NBA has ever seen. I mean, check out this dunk in his rookie season.
Shaquille, whoa! I've never seen that! Hold on to the roof! The Shaq attack!
Heads up above. Shaq was such a monster that the leagues had to make new backboards when he entered the league. Now that's just terrifying. But not even Shaq was the greatest dunker of all time, because there used to be a player in the league that could get off the floor like he had rockets in his shoes. Vinsanity. And one time in the Olympics, Vince jumped over a guy who was 7 feet tall. When he made this dunk, people were wondering if he was a real human being. Oh, nasty! Vince isn't the only alien to play in the NBA though. Steph Curry might be from another planet too, and Chef Curry has cooked up some crazy highlights on the basketball court, but none might be as crazy as this shot here.
Step back, trying to draw another foul, and it goes in. Oh, Steph Curry with a circus shot and the foul.
Did he just do that with his left hand and get fouled? Curry is just unreal, but I don't even think Steph could do this. Crowder didn't even pass it to a teammate. He just launched it in all the way from the other side of the court.
Familiar with this situation, being from college? Oh!
Maybe Crowder should be an NFL quarterback, and maybe Trevor Booker should be playing volleyball, because I don't even know how he got this shot in.
Booker got it. Are you kidding me? I mean, if you want to define the phrase grandma shot, that defines the phrase grandma shot.
What the? That's just crazy. Booker scored the ultimate granny shot while playing in the NBA. Next up is another ridiculous full court shot, this time by Ish Wainwright.
Great catch by Robert Williams.
Oh my goodness!
These guys just make it look way too easy, but some guys make careers out of hitting ridiculous shots. Love him or hate him, Russell Westbrook has hit about as many crazy shots as any NBA player in the league. He's practically a one-man circus. But when the Clippers signed him, I don't think they were expecting him to hit shots like this.
Time in NBA history and turnovers. A lot of that is just longevity based. That actually went down. It does not count, but that was still pretty cool to see.
Wow. That shot almost hit the roof, and I don't even know what you call this shot here.
Out again and up and in by Dinwiddie.
Nice shot, Dinwiddie. I didn't know that Washington actually employed real-life wizards to play for their team, but I did know that the Thunder signed some freaks, like Steven Adams. Adams is built like a freight train. Hell of a rebounder, but definitely not a three-point shooter. Well, almost always.
Steven Adams. And wow! The one-hander from half court. Wow!
That was the first three-point shot Adams ever made in his life. Watch the follow-through. Watch the shimmy. What a beauty! But maybe this guy is actually a football star from New Zealand or something, because after he started playing for Memphis, he made another crazy throw. And then Ja Morant caught the ball and launched it in, all in 0.4 seconds.
The bench still stands.
Adams going long. Morant! John Morant, insanity!
That's just insane. In the air, falling the other way. Did he shoot that one over the basket too? That's just outrageous. But check out this alley-oop. Blake Griffin threw down so many alley-oops when he played for the Clippers that the team was named Lob City. But this one here was the only one that was worth 3 points.
With one, Griffin for the force. Oh, me, oh, my! A three ball by Blake Griffin.
And that's nothing compared to what Devin Harris did. His team was about to lose the game, but then he hit this miraculous buzzer beater.
Harris thought he was fouled. Harris scores!
Did he get fouled? Doesn't matter. I gotta say, that's how you finish a game in style. But even that wasn't the most miraculous shot in history, because Kawhi Leonard made this shot in Game 7.
Is this the dagger? Game! Series! Toronto has won!
That shot there hit every part of the rim before going into the bucket. Is it just me, or did time literally freeze while that shot was in the air? And that shot is probably the reason the Raptors won the championship in 2019. What a miracle! And there you go. Those were the most miraculous shots made in NBA history. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.